Good.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Okay, folks. Welcome in. Hello, friends. Welcome into the Nation God headquarters. I'd like to introduce my friend here on the ones and twos, the one and only Mr. Thomas Ryden. And special guest working the chat, the beautiful Eunice. Happy holidays, everyone. We have a situation. Adam Hawk has left the building. Now, I did a lot of prep for this episode because I knew I was going to be hosting it at first. And, folks, you just love to see it. That prep, it's gone right out the window. So, what we're going to do, before it gets any more weird, is we're going to call Adam. And we're going to beg him to turn that Corolla around. Don't lose another hubcap. Because quite frankly, folks, what we're all grateful for this holiday season is the gift of the greatest host in showbiz, Adam Hawk. So let's raise a glass for Adam and hope that he picks up the telephone, because God knows that this guy could never host this fucking show. Unless you guys don't want to just do it, should we do it without Adam?
I think we can do it.
Why not?
No problem, right?
All right. Thomas, how was the drive down here?
It was pretty smooth. About 90 minutes on the dot. Got here pretty early and had some time to get a cocktail and just kind of chill before the show.
Are you like, what's your go-to snack when you're hitting the gas station pit stop?
I'm gonna go Slim Jim. Slim Jim's probably my
Who
go-to.
doesn't love a beef stick? I mean, am I right, guys? You know, I just, I don't think we can do it, dude.
You don't think so?
I don't think
Keep
so.
going?
I'm already out of material, dude.
You gotta have something.
I do better when I'm sitting there and I don't have all the pressure on me, you know?
I was really
I kind of
bummed-
feel bad for Adam, dude.
I was bummed when I heard he wasn't gonna make it. I saw your post this morning.
Let's call him before we get in a little too over our skis.
Good idea.
What do you want?
Can you please come back, dude?
I don't know, man. The Black Friday show was so bad, and I worked hard on it, and you guys just threw it in my face, and I don't know if I want to sit in there again and have that happen. And frankly, I don't know if the audience wants to see that again.
Hey, honestly, I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, I appreciate the apology. I will come back if you meet my 3 demands, okay?
Your wish is my command.
Number 1, no Craig Dunlap.
Craig's not even here, dude.
Number 2, no sound machine.
We got a pocket piano. Is that okay?
That's fine, no sound machine.
Okay, DJ Love Handle is off the reservation.
Okay, and if I come back, I want the loudest standing ovation, round of applause of all time from everybody that's in there.
Did you guys hear that? Everybody?
You can do that?
Yes.
If Hawk comes back, we got to give him a standing ovation. Okay, you got it, buddy. Just turn around. Get that hoopty back on 2 wheels.
I'll be right there.
Hey guys, when he comes in here, no one make a fucking sound. Okay? Game face. Oh, damn, that is fucking good. Ammunition, Caldwell Cigar Company, Wildfire Cigars. You'll love to smoke it.
Let's start the show!
For the record, I don't know if that camera shows it, but his lip was quivering. His lip was quivering. He was going, yeah, he was quivering.
Merry Swankmas! being here. We have such a great show for you tonight. Eunice is here.
Let them be the judge of that, Adam.
She is working the chat, so make sure you get your questions, your topics, your heckling in, and Chat GPT. Get your questions in, and Eunice will read the best ones. We have 6 giveaways and 2 of the biggest raffles ever. Cannot wait to give that stuff away. Ladies and gentlemen, on the ivory, tickling for your pleasure, Thomas Wrighton, everybody, take it away. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it very much.
Merry Christmas.
You love to hear it.
You love to see it.
You love hearing it.
Feel
You
it.
love hearing it.
Wow. Well,
Adam, how are you?
I'm great. How'd you do hosting the show?
Really good. There was a lot of people talking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The chat's just popping off?
My notes kind of got all over the place, but I did all right.
Okay, well, someone has already donated $10. Ooh. I guess you can give us money now on the chat, which is...
Has YouTube even paid us from the last show?
Yes, they have.
They did.
They have. So we do receive that money. So if you want to send a couple of broke hosts putting on a free show for you tonight some money, that would be fantastic. And a reminder to everyone watching at home, this show is brought to you by Ammunition, Wine and Whiskey.
And boy, do we have a ammunition time plan for you.
Well, why don't we get right to it? You've got the eggnog poured.
Yep.
What are we drinking tonight? How are you making it? And why don't you get right into it and show the people at home
So basically,
what this concoction is?
We're doing an ammunition-inspired smoking nog.
Love to hear it.
What we're doing is we're starting with their signature straight rye whiskey that's finished in Pinot Noir barrels. And what we're going to do is it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So we've got a wonderful curdling bucket of nog here, right?
Curdling.
Yeah, and what you do is you want to get that really mixed in there. You want to get that nice and incorporated.
Absolutely.
And Hawk, hold this for me here.
Yep.
And then what you want to do is you're going to want to get, folks, bottle number 2.
That is
and
correct.
bottle number 2 comes in, and now you start to see that beautiful caramel color. And yes, I'm the kind of guy that calls it caramel. Adam, hold that for me. Now, a lot of you at home are probably wondering, Ryan, what on earth makes it a smoking nog with ammunition?
Oh boy.
Well, what we're going to do, folks, is first we want to hit this thing with some bark. So you throw your cinnamon sticks in there. Hold that for me.
Okay.
And basically what you want to do is light this thing up like a Christmas tree.
Whoa!
Get your rosemary crackling and wait for that to really start smoking. You know, you can see that this was probably in the water a little too long, and that's okay. Now we're seeing that wonderful smoke, right? And once we get that nice and charred, nice little rare sear is what we're looking for here. You don't want to get to the stem too much. And then you just drop it in, folks. And
Let's give it up!
quite simply, it's as simple as that. And you love to hear it, you love to stir it, and most importantly,
You
love to taste it.
You love to taste it,
You love to
folks.
taste it. Can I get you a drink?
I would love for you to pour me a
I sure
smoking
hope
nog.
that the fire sprinklers don't go off during the show, because that would be a very big bummer. But we've smoked 700 cigars in here, and they haven't gone off yet, so
I think
I'd
we'll
like
be
to say
fine.
our chances are pretty good.
I think we'll be fine. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
So good. Thank you guys so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be up here behind the bar with a little keyboard, and it's going to be a great show, man.
Big round of applause for Thomas.
You and the brand go way back. We've done some really fun projects together. You've been out to a couple of Nation Desert Classics. You photographed a cover of 4 magazine for me with my job with the SCGA.
Sorry to interrupt again, but
Yeah?
Look at that marbling.
Come on. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like a ribeye.
Hawk,
Cheers.
welcome back, you bitch.
Thank you so much. Oh, there's nothing that cures a stomach virus like some heavy eggnog. Can't wait. Thomas, you
Guys
are...
who drink eggnog are just built different.
Can I
That's true.
talk to Thomas now?
I'm really looking forward to tonight's show, everybody.
Very good. Thomas, you also went out to Indian Wells Country Club with Ryan and did a Creators in Golf episode with him.
Yes.
What was it like spending the day with Ryan out at his club and documenting his life?
It was special. It was on the fly. It was just a beautiful day of golf. The camera was there, obviously. I think my favorite part was the post-round meal that we had, just to get to know each other more and enjoy some Mexican food. But if you haven't seen the episode, you got to check it out. Ryan is obviously the best, so it's a great show.
I took him out and because he was like, oh, I want to do this, and we had the idea to film me shaping some boards to tell that side of the story, and I was like, let's film the other part and let's go out to the club, and I'd like to treat you to a day to see what it's like at the place I love the most. And so we went out there, had a day, and I was like, your money's no good here, whatever. So we go to dinner afterwards.
His money isn't good there either. His grandfather did.
That's true. And so we go to the place afterwards, and like a true gentleman, this guy gets up, he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Goes, takes care of the meal. What a class act.
Wow.
You
They
know?
typically don't let guests pay at a country club.
No, this was at the restaurant after, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll do my
It's
best.
coming from a guy who's always like slow to his pockets whenever we're at Indian Wells. He's like, oh, I think it's in the Corolla.
Eunice, thank you so much for being here
It's
tonight.
an honor to be here. Thank you.
Can I just say that Eunice, you look so nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's giving very Vanna White from the hood.
Vanna White from the hood.
Yeah.
It's giving very, I
Yeah.
feel great. Thank you guys.
Anything?
Well, I don't know if this is the right show, but come on down.
Thank you guys for having me. It was an honor.
Thank God there's no HR department here.
I am the HR department.
Anything coming through on the chat that we should be aware of at the moment?
Yes, actually, we have, let's see here. We gotta be a little quicker than this, huh?
No, it's no problem. We got all the time in the world.
Let's see. Everybody's fascinated with your mustache, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Mustache is
Everybody's just,
Did you dye that too?
everybody's just loving it.
I'll tell you what,
Dave
I'd
in
love
the
to dye it.
626
You love to dye it.
Dave in the 626 says he's wondering, did Hawk use his Sharpie on that stash?
Wow. There was a sale at
That is a good que- that is a
Target,
great question.
and the black shoe polish was buy one, get one. So.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some trivia tonight, 6 giveaways. We cannot wait to give away some prizes. In fact, the prizes are going to get better as the night goes on.
That's an old showbiz trick, guys.
It keeps you watching.
Yeah.
You know, this whole trivia thing was my brother Aaron's idea. He said, if you want to keep people tuned in for 2 hours watching you guys sit around and smoke, you got to give something away every 15 minutes.
And you just love to see it.
You love to hear it and you love to read it. And folks, get ready right now. Here comes trivia question number 1. And
Because you love to win it, Adam.
yeah, you do. All right.
You really love
From
it.
now on, if anyone says you love to, you're taking a shot. Okay? That's it.
This is gonna be a long night.
Okay. The first prize up for grabs is the Nation Mock Neck. It's a beautiful piece of apparel designed by Ryan Engle himself. It's in honor of Chi Rodriguez. If you are ready to go, Eunice, what we need to be watching for right now is the first person to answer this correctly. I guess it would have helped
If you gave her the
if I had given you the answers.
So, and Hawk's anxiety stage 1 has just begun. Let's keep a track on that anxiety meter, folks, because this could be a long one.
All right, so you know what? I will handle the chat for this first question, and then we will address my gaffe here in a moment. Question number 1 for
Did
the
you say
nation.
golf or gaff?
Gaff. Gaffe.
Because that's kind of how I say golf.
Gaff.
Wait, I got a really important question that just came in.
Yep.
We love
From
to hear it.
Austin Martin. Austin Martin.
Stop 1 sec and save that. Ryan, you were taking a shot because we just made that rule.
Why don't you have a shot glass?
Oh, no.
He wants to know if you
Becomes
go
abusive.
home and hang your mustache.
Wow.
Shop music.
A lot of mustache stuff going on.
They're digging it.
All right.
We're gonna go into the. Is this sacrilege to take a shot of this?
Absolutely not, man.
Okay, this is cask strength ammunition. What is the proof on this?
110 proof.
110 proof, and that's what you get for saying the magic words, which we are not going to say anymore tonight.
55% alcohol, baby.
Wow. All right, we will see you tomorrow, bud.
You hate to be it.
Adios.
All right.
Adios.
Trivia question number 1. Winner gets a Nation Mock Neck shirt in 1989. The Simpsons aired its first ever Christmas special. In the episode, Homer doesn't receive his Christmas bonus from the nuclear power plant, so he has to pick up a part-time job to make money for presents. What job did Homer pick up? What job did Homer Simpson pick up?
Oh, I know this one.
Do ya?
Yep.
All right.
I wish Thomas knew the jingle.
That would be cool. Yeah. What are you going to do? All right, we're going to wait for that answer to come in.
And that name again is?
Mr. Plow. That is not the job, though.
Oh, was it?
No.
Mall Santa?
Mall Santa is correct. Who said
Oh,
it first?
Santa. I thought it was Mr. Plow.
Elliot Tardif. Elliot Tardif, you have won. Let's give it up for Elliot.
Sorry, we only have this in size XXX, Elliot, so I hope you're a big guy. Just kidding. Just kidding. We got the full kit and caboodle over here.
Elliot Tardif, congratulations. Homer Simpson picked up a job as a mall Santa to make ends meet at Christmas. What a guy. Elliot. Elliot, if you could, please drop your Instagram handle into the chat so we can reach out to you after the show. And Eunice, let's be looking for Elliot's handle so we can reach out to him. Parts.
Yes, Adam.
Yeah, it's Christmas on Monday, but the New Year is coming up. Do you have any New Year's resolutions this year?
Well, I started working out a little bit going into summer this year.
Yeah.
And saw some results. And then I fell off the wagon.
Sure did.
And boy, the after party was not a fun place to be. So I'd like to get back on the pain train and just, chisel up a bit. And with that comes a little diet, just being a little mindful of your health. Because, look, I think there's a big emphasis nowadays on this mental health thing. And I think it's hard to be mentally fit if you're not trying to, help your body too. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the key. So I'm going to start doing that. And then I'm going to start trying to walk my stride with the Lord and Savior a little better this year.
Get a little bit closer to Jesus Christ and a little bit closer to a respectable waistline.
Yeah, love to.
Oh, he's taking another shot, folks. He can't help himself. He cannot help himself.
These shots are going to be little shots.
Shots for Jesus.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. The next time I make that blunder, or whomever else, we're going to put that in the till. And when we get to 4, we're bringing out the shot ski.
We're bringing out the shot ski.
What'd you call it?
A shot ski? Or is it a ski shooter? What is it? What? Hey, Thomas, can we get a shot of Thomas? What the hell do we have here?
We've got a 1982 shot ski. Right here, and it's catching air. It's a Fisher.
This is a mean-looking ski. The shot glasses are just absolutely drilled in the core of the ski.
Yeah.
The shots aren't going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. So, yeah, there it is, folks.
I can't believe we have made it 18 minutes into tonight's program without letting the people know that, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Smith is producing the show tonight. Nick Smith.
You like to see it?
That's a half shot. Put that in the till. 3.5 more to go. Okay.
Adam, I'd just like to say you're doing a great job hosting this show.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
I'm glad
That's
you drove back.
That's it.
In your Corolla.
What's that?
I'm glad you drove back. In your
Yeah, in the Corolla, yes. That was a...
Did you lose another hubcap on the way in?
It was a tight U-turn, so the hubcap went flying down Pico Boulevard.
How mobile are these cameras? Because I'd like to go look at your park job.
Please don't. Please don't.
This guy couldn't park in a football stadium with no one around.
You know, I was on Instagram late one night in a doom scroll, and you know how Instagram will put products in front of you that you know you shouldn't buy, but you do anyway?
Well, by you shouldn't buy, you mean the company card shouldn't buy?
Yes, because I did put this on the company card. However, when Hank Haney talked me into a $70 slice fix, I put that on my own card. Didn't work.
How'd that work for you?
Still hasn't worked. Okay, so I have these in my hand right now. This is called Tails Life Story Interview Kit. Random questions, and because
Oh, God.
my prep doesn't matter here to this group, why don't we go to the life story questions and pick a random card, and I will ask you one of these. What was your most memorable date with a girl as a teenager?
As a teenager.
Ages 13 to 19. Most memorable.
Most memorable date was my first date that never happened.
And why didn't it happen?
She stood me up, that dumb bitch.
Whoa!
Look at what you missed out on now. I'll drink to that, dude.
You still remember her name?
Oh yeah.
What was her name?
Well, I remember she was the first girl with chi-chis, so like everyone wanted to date her, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Folks, I would love to be a business tomorrow. Okay, so
I'll second that.
let's just let's chill out here. Okay. Coming up later tonight, we have 2 incredible raffle drawings. We can say raffle now because we already collected the money, collected the names.
I said chi-chis, not hammers or tits.
It's a waffle. It's a waffle.
We had moved on from that. There was no reason to go back to it.
I'm stuck on it.
I was segueing.
And you have been for how many years?
Boy,
Aren't we all? Hey, Eunice, thanks for coming, Eunice.
Out of here.
You just opened that rabbit hole.
we have 2 incredible raffle drawings tonight. You can win a.
Opportunity drawings.
Well, we can say raffle now because it's
Waffle.
over. We've already collected the money.
Waffle.
A waffle.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a waffle. It's a waffle, ladies and gentlemen.
I asked for no sound machine, and you're just the sound machine.
Adam,
I'm a little disappointed about
don't
that.
play the sober guy at the drunk party again tonight, okay? Please don't do it.
Wow.
Maybe you need a shot. Or maybe you need to drink your drink. Can I light a cigar for you? What?
Let's light a cigar. Let's get a cigar. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta join.
There, Adam. Have a drink.
Let me gnaw on it for a bit, okay?
Pump out 5 push-ups for us.
Yeah.
No, I'll throw up. Listen, tonight, if you do one thing for us and one thing only, I would love for you to go follow @Drink Ammunition. Ammunition is our sponsor tonight. This is the 4th show they've sponsored. There's this thing in the world called quantifiable data. And when someone goes into their pocket to pay for a show, they want to know they're getting some bang for their buck. Go to their social media feed, follow them, and show them that sponsoring this show actually yields some sort of result. Go to @DrinkAmmunition on Instagram and follow them for us. Wouldn't that be great?
Quite frankly, I think the results are in, Adam.
Is that right?
Yeah. Have you tasted the eggnog yet?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Very smoky. A lot of conversation going on back in the gallery, so I'm actually going to poll one of those people right now. We are surrounded by nothing but entrepreneurs tonight. However, one of them is better than them all. Has had a lot more success, and we can't wait to bring him on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder and CEO of Ammunition, Mr. Andy Wall. Andy, come on down.
He's on his way.
What's up, gents?
Thanks for being here, Andy. Appreciate it. And Ryan, can you sit where you're sitting?
You want him here?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Be my guest. I warmed it up for you, Dad.
All right.
Wow. Andy,
Is this seat smoking?
yeah, with the perfect entrance, he limboed all 2 microphones.
Yep. Great job, Andy. You listened to the pre-show meeting, which I was not at because I was driving away. Would you like some eggnog that your whiskey is currently making alcoholic?
I think absolutely. I think the entire green room wants some eggnog.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for some, you know?
Yeah.
All right, some smoking nog. Ryan, you got a few of those to pour.
Should we
Andy,
get a couple extra cups?
my first
We got
question
cups
is,
over there, yeah.
you have sponsored 4 of these shows now in 2 Nation Desert Classics. Our last show, Black Friday Live, was so horrendously terrible that I felt embarrassed.
Cheers.
I felt embarrassed to ask you to sponsor this one. Now, my question to you, Andy, is:
Cheers.
Are you stupid or just that rich?
That was one of the best questions you've ever had, Hawk.
Probably a little bit of both.
Little bit of both.
Good answer. Good answer.
And it's wonderful to hear it. Yeah.
It's wonderful to hear.
So, as any entrepreneur fashion, I actually started the business sports betting on college basketball. So, won a bunch of money in March Madness and was like, you know what, I might as well start a booze company. And this is our 10th year. Pretty
Wow.
crazy.
Wow, 10 years in business. Let's give it up.
Crazy, right?
That's something to celebrate.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Congratulations. So, we know the origin story,
This is delicious.
It is.
Yeah.
but the origin story is
You
definitely
helped make it.
It's the rosemary.
It is.
Yeah.
the origin story is definitely worth telling to the audience tonight on how ammunition came to be. It reminds us a lot of Nation. Just a couple of buddies starting a small business, getting into a crowded space, but saying, I got to do things my way, the right way to stand out in this space. So tell people how ammunition came to be.
Oh, humble brag there.
Yeah, a little humble brag. I think it's so interesting when you look at the alcohol space. I think there's like 90,000 wine brands out there. A plethora of different whiskeys and that stuff. But I think what's interesting is that when you tell like a creative story, it embraces people together, and like we're here today, right?
Right.
The fellowship.
Right.
Yeah, buddy.
I thought it was so interesting growing up in wine country that a lot of people were like, you're in the wine business, where's your vineyard? But like when you get into the whiskey business, no one's like, where's your cornfield? And there's, I think it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, people frolicking through cornfields and just rub their body on it,
Children of the
just like
corn.
grapes, right? Yeah, that's it. And so you think about it, it's like actually like 70% of wineries don't own the land. They contract with like farmers and growers, so there's a whole thing with growers. I don't know how to grow a tomato, when I can get grapes or corn and stuff.
But I sure know how to eat them.
Yeah, that's right. I can make pasta.
Yeah.
And so we had this idea about farm to table and like good products. So we said good wine starts in the vineyard. Grapes are the ammunition to make great wine.
Wow.
And 2 years later, I started with 800 cases in my first vintage. We went and opened up 15 states in 9 months. And then the next year I opened up another 12 states. We're actually distributed in about 45 states right now currently. And
Well, who isn't buying it? What's their problem?
I don't know, man. Shit. But
North Dakota?
to be honest, Minnesota for some reason, I still haven't gotten distribution in Minnesota.
Minnesota, don't you know?
And West Virginia for some reason.
West Virginia, what's up their ass?
I don't know, man. I think they do more.
West Virginia?
Yeah, maybe the opioids have gotten them away.
Oh, this took a very, very dark turn.
I'm sorry.
And it's a salty
I watch a lot of Dateline, where they talk about all that shit.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You can swear on here.
Yeah, okay.
You can swear.
What the hell? You let him go and I got to leash, huh?
No, I don't.
But those other states like Alaska, it's so hard to sell in Alaska, right? So those states and shit.
Some show, huh, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And
then
the signature of ammunition is that the whiskey, which we love the most because we're a brown liquor brand, the whiskey is aged in wine barrels.
yes, sir.
The story behind how you came to do that is pretty awesome. How did that happen?
So I was drinking wine out of my wine glass, and I was like, hey, I love Michter's. I don't know if you guys like the Michter's rye. You had that? And so I was just pouring it around, and I was like, oh man, this, the berries of the Pinot Noir plays well, blends well. And so I was like, oh, there's something here in terms of finishing in wine and in different wine barrels. And if you think about like oak and how it influences, this is why I brought it here tonight. First off, the cask strength. The last time I was here was in a mason jar.
Yeah,
little special. So
You can chronologically see that episode really. Some would say go uphill, others would say go downhill fast. But as the cask strength got to us, you could tell there was a change in the atmosphere.
That's right. So I saw the response, and I was like, well, we might as well bottle it.
Love it.
And so that was our cask strength we released last month. It goes for about $75 a bottle. But if you think about like the aging and finishing and all that stuff, I always talk to people about Blue Label, Johnny Walker, right?
Yeah.
So a famous poet said, distilling whiskey is a craft, but blending whiskey is an art. And when this is white whiskey, White Lightning, this was distilled about a month ago. So this is our bourbon before it hits a barrel. I feel like we should do a shot of this.
I think we should.
Right? Just to whet the appetite a little bit. A little White Lightning.
Let's do it.
That's it.
White Lightning, coincidentally, is the name of my 3 hubcap Corolla, so this will be fantastic. Cannot wait.
I feel like the whole.
Oh, we want some more, yeah?
Does everyone want a shot of the White
Lightning? Yeah. How many more cups we have?
It's a nice day for some white lightning.
I toss those over.
Thank you.
Toss them over. That's fine. Thank you so much, Anthony. Listen,
Oh.
while you're pouring these, I want to read trivia question number 2. So, if you are playing along at home and you are on the chat, trivia question number 2 coming your way right now. Guess
Everyone
what
else?
you get to
Yeah, I
win.
got some of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The winner of this trivia question is going to get a 1-year subscription to the Golfer's Journal. Thomas Wrighton, can you hold up the Golfer's Journal? This is less a... What a shit show around here, huh?
Hey, Brian, you get it, Limbo?
Who sponsored this thing?
Yeah, seriously. This is less a magazine and more of a coffee table book. We love the Golfer's
Anyone
Journal.
else?
And we love Mark
Anthony's back there,
Gorman
right?
for
Yeah.
supplying this prize. Nick, can we get a shot at Thomas? Do we have a shot at Thomas? And Thomas, there are some collector's magazines in
Yes.
there. If you could please hold those up as well. This is a fantastic prize, a 1-year subscription to the Golfer's Journal. Once Thomas holds this up, I will read the question.
And truth be told, folks, despite what Adam Hawk might tell you, there's only 2 golf magazines worth a damn, and it's Golfer's Journal and Fringo magazine.
Yes.
Adam will try to sneak 4 magazine in there because he's the editor-in-chief, but we all know that that's just, hamster cage material. But not that you don't do a good job, it's just no one reads that shit, you know what I mean?
Let's get to drinking. 4 Magazine is a fantastic publication.
No, it's like
and,
a regional golf association. They send their thing out, and half the readers are.
do you know that some people are watching tonight affiliated with the Southern California Golf?
I said you did it. It doesn't matter that you don't do it.
Did you know that Thomas Wrighton worked for the SCGA when he put you on there?
I'm not dogging the SCGA.
Did you know that the SCGA put us in 4 Magazine?
I'm not dogging any of them.
It's a great publication.
You-
but let's get back to the
You're
Golfer's
not
Journal.
listening to the substance of my argument.
Let's
Why
get
don't
back.
you take a shot at it?
All right, very good. You know what? Let's all
Like
do
real
it.
tense.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers to the White Lightning.
To the White Lightning
White
and the
Lightning.
year subscription
Salud,
to the
salud,
Golfer's
salud.
Journal.
Whoa. That does not taste like whiskey.
Yeah, so pretty
night.
interesting, right? So
That is
Flammable.
delicious. That
Adios.
is delicious.
very, very yeasty and bread, right? Because
Whoa.
it's corn, rye, and malted barley. So.
Santa loves it.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, the good news is, folks, is I'm not brushing my teeth tonight. Just took a layer of enamel off.
That's it.
I have to go to the dentist tomorrow and paint on some of that fake shit.
Here we go, folks. And by the way, I also am seeing in the chat, Eunice, that everyone thinks Ryan is a little too toasty right now.
They said bye-bye, Rye.
Little too overserved.
How long is it? It's been like 20 minutes,
No,
right?
we've been on the air for 32 minutes, but I will say this: we showed
God
up.
forbid someone has fun around here.
We showed up at 11 a.m. and he started drinking,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which is great,
Makes sense.
and we love him for it.
No judgment.
Trivia question number 2 for a 1-year subscription to the
I'm
Golfer's
really
Journal.
worried about it, Eunice.
The late great comedian Phil Hartman was a frequent voice actor on The Simpsons. He also co-starred with Arnold Schwarzenegger in what 1996 Christmas movie? What movie did Phil Hartman star in with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1996? What Christmas movie? We will be looking for the answer to
And
that question.
folks, it's a dead giveaway. It's one of Hawk's favorite Christmas movies.
Terminator 2. Yeah. Well, let's wait for it to come in. David Anderson is the winner. The answer is Jingle All the Way. David Anderson. David Anderson, 1-year subscription to the Golfer's Journal. And David Anderson, please put your Instagram handle in the
Have them
Chat.
DM us.
DM us, David.
Go to
Please.
Nation Golf Instagram, DM us. I won. And then we're going to have 700 people who said I won. We're going to have to remember whose name it was. Ryan's too drunk for the show, dude.
That'll be
God, I wish I had a soundboard.
Coming up with all the great ideas, you know what I mean?
All I wanted was a soundboard. That's the only reason why I signed up for this.
Yeah, well,
It's not even here.
If you're just joining us, we're talking to Andy Wall, the founder and CEO of Ammunition, who is sponsoring the show tonight, and we so appreciate it. Andy, you not only sponsored the Nation Desert Classic last year, but you played in it as a captain. How was your experience at the Nation Desert Classic?
be honest.
It was good times. It was good times.
That's it?
Yeah.
Andy was a little hammered.
I actually hadn't played golf in like 7 months. I was a little rusty, but by like the 18th hole, I think I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, nice. Very good.
I was, standing on stilts at the end of it, and we're out in front of the house we were renting, and it was dark, and everyone was a little far gone. And Andy here, he looked a little disappointed when he was like, "So when are we going to the titty bar?"
Yeah, right?
And I was like, my baby's in there, and I'm fucking.
And as a nation gal, I apologize.
I wanted to Homer, Adam. I wanted to Homer Simpson right in the bush.
Right in the
Just that little walk back, you know. Not that I didn't want to go with you. It's just that, like, oh, don't tempt me with that right now.
Andy,
I think I ended up hot tubbing with Patrick back at our Airbnb. And
Yeah.
so that's
That
the
was-
exact
it was-
opposite of going to a
It
studio.
was a
You
great.
had a dude soup.
That was dude soup, you know. We had some male bonding.
Yeah. Well, technically,
it's
it's
good. So
4 nipples in the air.
I was surprised about when Patrick pulled out the speedo. So that was a little alarming. So
By the way, shout out to Patrick Minigal, who we're speaking about right now. Patrick,
We love the guy.
We love him.
yeah.
It's a wonderful origin story how Ammunition and Nation came to be. Patrick was perusing Instagram on an assignment for Molson Coors back in the day. He found us and said, Arnold Palmer Spiked needs to find a classic golf brand to collab with for an apparel line. Would you guys like to do it? And wow, you couldn't have asked a more enthusiastic brand who jumped at that. So we did. It was a wonderful experience. We stayed in touch with Patrick. He came over, started working for you at Ammunition, and said, hey, now I've got whiskey. And we were like, this is great. And so we got hooked up with you, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah,
And-
about 2 years now, right?
Yeah, and we've just been doing so much stuff together, and we can't thank you enough
Yeah.
for it. And remember, go follow at Drink Ammunition on Instagram.
Hey, can we get rid of the, like, take a shot for the you love to hear it thing? Because
Are you dying over there? Yes.
it's going to ruin the show.
It's a
gonna
4-by,
ruin-
right?
Yeah, it's going to ruin the show. Like, I'm already drunk enough.
Yes.
Don't need to take a shot. Can I just say the
Bye-bye,
goddamn
Ryan.
phrase, you know?
Bye-bye, Ryan.
Yes, absolutely. That rule has been lifted. I want you to have a good time tonight, Parge.
Because you love to drink it, folks.
Andy.
But now I want
We got a question from Mr.
Now I
Wright.
want to drink this castrate.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
I got a question. He brought in the box of cigars.
Yes.
Could you tell us about those
Oh,
and that
please.
collaboration?
By the way, I'm thoroughly enjoying this stick right here.
That's great, right? So
I'm glad I rushed out today and spent a couple $100 on a box of cigars.
Yeah, hey, Andy, next time you're going to bring cigars, you could tell us.
Yeah.
We just bankrupt the company. You know what I find funny about Andy's partnership with us, and then we'll get into the cigars? Andy writes us a sponsorship check for these shows, which we love. And that sponsorship check goes straight from our hands into Nick Smith's hands. So why don't we just cut out the middleman and we'll just have you pay Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
Cash app.
Okay, so let's talk about these beautiful cigars.
So there, finishing the story from the white whiskey, right? And you think about why bourbon is special. Is it to be called bourbon? It has to be aged at least 1 year in new American oak. It has to be American made, right? And there's no oak trees in like Ireland and Scotland, so they buy oak from other places, and they do different finishes with like sherry and all that kind of stuff, jazz, Madeira and cab finishes. So here, having a winery first, I was able to finish, and then it's a 4-year bourbon. And so in 2016, when I started the project, we didn't actually release until 2 years ago.
Oh,
So and for the success that we've had in the last 2 years with the whiskeys,
so
I'm at-
making.
so I was at the San Diego Food and Wine Festival, and I'm like, everyone's just like drinking the whiskey. I'm like, you know what? We should be handing out cigars for people to take home. A lot of veterans and military people. So people love to smoke a cigar. We've done a lot of golf classics and stuff where smoking and pairing. So I like to smoke Caldwell cigars. It turns out that his former sales manager, Jeremy McDonald, started his own here in Orange County called Wildfire Cigars.
Oh, cool.
And we basically sampled, Jeremy and I, probably like 24 different cigars to pair this perfectly with our bourbon. And so this was our limited release of the Ammunition cigar brought to you just to pair specifically with our bourbon. And then next year we're going to do one that pairs with our rye whiskey.
Wow.
And then we'll probably do one that pairs with our Cabernet. And
And
just
how
kind
many
of like these.
leftover boxes do you have this year?
So I've got about probably 24, I think, and
Because I know a guy who'd love to smoke it.
Fantastic.
so these are actually in retail. I mean, you can go online. I think like Maximar Cigars in Orange County, they carry this with the Wildfire stuff.
The
and then-
branding on that box looks epic. by the
Yeah.
way.
So good.
That looks
Yeah.
super good.
I mean, so to be honest, like we always say, I make the stuff on the inside, but like my business partner Bill, who's a graphic designer by trade, I mean, he's done like
Phenomenal.
organic chicken burritos and like pickles and pizza boxes and all this stuff. He's our designer. Created the eagle that comes off of a buddy, like his uncle had a tattoo on his arm, and we actually
Traditional one, yeah.
yeah. So we actually had the same artist that drew the mallard for Duckhorn. That's on Duckhorn's thing. This guy named Tom Hennessy. He does all these like field artists.
Yep.
He drew our eagle. That's on all of our
No
bottles and
way.
stuff.
That's so good.
Yeah. So and then we're like the only whiskey that actually has a real cherry wood label on.
I was going to ask you that it's an actual, not veneer, but like
Yeah, no, it's
wood
veneer,
label.
cherry wood veneer.
label, yeah.
And then we had so much. It's crazy. We had so much scan failure trying to go through retail on wood. We had to create a separate UPC, which is the American flag on the back.
And you love to see it,
Right? And you love to see it, right?
Yes.
So,
And I'm proud to be an American. Early son of a free-
Thomas, you do not need to accent that with piano. Andy, final question for you. As a team captain last year, you got to draft your team at the Nation Desert Classic. Now let's imagine that you get...
He came over to me and he was just like, what do I pick? And I was like, doesn't matter, dude.
yeah.
Let's imagine now that you get to pick all 3 players at once. You don't have to wait for 31 other team captains to pick. And let's also imagine that every name in recorded history is on that draft board.
Okay.
What 3 people are you picking to play golf with you?
I would say that I would say John Daly is probably like top because I feel like we were just shotgunning beers on every hole.
Yeah.
He'd probably go to the restaurant afterwards.
Yeah, to go to the restaurant, you know.
Sure.
I would say Tin Cup, like Kevin Costner and Tin Cup would be
Okay.
a good,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I think that would be a good one. And then, I mean, I was struggling to think. I've been thinking about a foursome.
Are you saying that I gave you these questions ahead of time?
No. But I was actually thinking
What
like
an
Charles. I was thinking Charles Barkley. To be honest,
Yep. Charles Barkley, Kevin Costner.
the reason about Charles
And
Barkley
John
is I
Daly.
needed somebody that played worse golf than me, so I wasn't the shittiest one.
Wow.
You know, in the foursome.
Great answer.
My sweet
And, like, I think-
athletic.
That's it, you know. So at least I could come in third. So
Yep. Very good. I love that. It's
Which
a great
one-
answer.
which
Charles
one-
Barkley
Charles
saying
Barkley?
athletic
Yes.
is the greatest bit of all time.
It would be that's a wonderful foursome.
that is right.
Andy Wall,
What is your foursome, by the way?
my dad,
Okay.
my mom, and one of my brothers. That would be super fun because none of them like golf. Well, my mom likes it. Hey, I want to go and play. How many times do you get 4 interrupted hours?
Now, if the cameras weren't
Oh,
on,
yeah, there you go.
I don't think Adam would be picking.
He's got a little sentimental. Christmas comes around.
He'd be like Earl, Tiger, and Charlie Woods. That's what he'd say. Yeah.
My mom got me into golf.
God, I wish I had a soundboard right now.
Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Kitty cat, where's my soundboard?
We're gonna get you out on this. Please pick a random question from the Life Tales deck.
Eunice, how's the chat looking? Is there any fire in there?
Everybody wants everybody to take shots again.
All right,
Oh
I'll
my
take that.
God, dude. I'm drinking the nog. I can't, I mean,
Early life. All right, question for Andy Wall from the Life Tales deck. Did you ever get seriously injured or sick as a kid?
Seriously injured or sick as a kid?
what a great question, Hawk.
So I grew up with 3 brothers. My dad did construction, was a fireman, and we were just chatting about this. We do like a Christmas bowling with all of our brothers,
Yep.
and I've not only broken bones and done that stuff, but I'm notorious for the only one that stepped on nails,
Oh yeah.
and
Like the dude in Home Alone.
I was like
Joe Pesci.
no, it's the other guy. That's not
The
Joe
skinny
Pesci. It's the
guy.
other guy. Yeah, it's the.
No one knows his name. Yeah.
Great actor, though.
But I was bringing in firewood and I stepped on a nail with like a 2x4 attached to it.
Ouch.
And they couldn't pull it out, and I had to like go to the hospital with like my leg up in like an old VW van. And then like the surgeon's like ranking this shit out. So
That is terrible.
that was a fun night.
Well,
you know?
cheers to.
I got ice cream afterwards.
Couldn't pull it out.
That's all that
By
matters.
the way, Andy, thank you so much for being here. I want to say cheers to you and thanks for coming by. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Wall, CEO of Ammunition.
Love to drink it.
Coming up in just just a moment, trivia question number 3, and your questions read by Eunice. This is going to be a tiny bit of an intermission. Brian Vidal, come on down and take a seat at the Congo drum, please. All right, folks.
Gentlemen.
Great to see you. Merry Christmas.
Right, Merry Christmas.
Brian Vidal is a world-renowned Congo drummer.
He's a size 16 foot. I think he's hit every leg in here.
Yeah, I've struck every object here. Gotta leave my print.
Brian Vidal and Thomas Wrighton are going to work out in real time a jingle for you all, and it will coincidentally be the exact duration of a bathroom break. So take it away, boys. Take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come, they told me, I am a poor boy too. I have no gift to bring. That's fit to play king.
Let's try to get this finishing with Adam's flush. Boy, I'll tell you, Adam.
Like it never happened. Hey, Brian, thank you so much. Do we have a shot of Brian right now, Nick? I'd like to say happy 60th birthday to Brian Vidal.
Thank you very much.
It was...
The man doesn't look a day over 40. No.
Oh, man. My body's 80 years old.
Wow. And he's
After
pounding the
today-
eggnog. It's a great call for
After
vitality.
today at Meadowlark, yeah, it's 80 years old.
Wonderful. You
The
went out.
lark. Shout out to the lark.
Shout out
Yes,
to Jordan
the lark.
Brown. We love Jordan Brown. We would have loved to have gone to his Scotch and cigar night. Unfortunately,
Sick
couldn't make it.
babies, sick dogs,
Sick of everything.
and you're just sick of hearing it.
And you really are. You're sick of the excuses.
You know? Yeah.
Brian, you brought some gifts tonight.
I did.
One for Ryan, one for me.
Yes, I did.
Ryan, this is for you. Thank you so much, Brian,
You're
for
welcome.
bringing these. Excited to open them.
There we go. It's like a little kid opening this up. I love it.
This is great. Wow.
Well, now, we've got happy kids right here.
Yes, sir. Wow, Jack
awesome.
looks cool in that
That's
picture.
awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Beautiful.
Look at
Thank
Lee.
you, dude.
Thank you,
Look,
Brian.
This looks like post-Christmas right here.
This
Just
is-
like anybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, let it be, brother. Let
If
it
there are
be.
any dads here, they'd be walking around crumpling it up, putting it in the garbage bag immediately. Thank you, Brian. This is very nice
You're
of you.
welcome.
It's your birthday, but you're giving us gifts?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
Because you guys, you know what? The whole Nation Golf thing, you've brought it out of me. I've always loved vintage to the third degree, and everything you got set up, everything that you're doing has brought it out of me. And I enjoy it. Everything I do now, when I play, I wear pants, I wear the right pants, I play my standards, I don't care what anybody thinks, and it calms me down when I play. Not today. But I love the whole culture,
Yeah.
and it's been great.
That's
And,
wonderful.
Yeah, I've got probably my.
Merry Christmas,
I
Brian.
think Naomi's probably tired of me buying all the shirts that I've bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, pole's going like that now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I gotta use my carpentry skills to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, someone off camera right now who you'll meet a little later, named Anthony Bacardi. Have you ever met anyone that talks more than this guy? Like he nonstop. I love the guy. He's just back there just talking up
Look
a
at,
storm.
I told you, Hawk.
You'll never be bored.
He's the
You'll
sober
never
guy.
be bored, and I love
You'll
him, and I
never be
love him to
bored.
death, and I can't wait. We're gonna have a great segment with Anthony coming up. It's gonna be amazing.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
like the first time I opened my mouth.
Don't.
Please.
I want a little brief history on this Congo.
I'd just like to point out for the viewers at home right now, that Hawk really just ruined that moment.
And I apologize.
Yeah,
And you know, when an interrupter tells you that you've been interrupting, it really hits hard.
My interrupting usually adds. That really took away.
Go ahead, Brian.
I want to say, so these conga drums, my father came from Cuba in 1941 to New York and was part of the influx of Afro-Cuban with bebop music. So he's in the Smithsonian Institute for Latin Jazz History. So he bought these in Los Angeles at the Valje Drum Factory in 1950. So these things are over 70 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
So he passed away in 96, but very famous conga player. So
That's pretty cool.
and I've been playing these ever since. These are the same skins that he put on in 1993 before he did one of his last shows.
Wow.
You know what, Brian? For your dad, I'd love to hear just a
Oh,
acapella conga solo.
Oh.
If you have it in you. If you have it in you, let's do this one for the old man.
You can do it. Take a moment.
I don't have the other one. That's all I got.
And that's all we needed, really. That's all we needed. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Vidal. Brian, you can stay there, you can go back, you can smoke, you can
Do whatever
drink,
you want.
whatever you want.
Just quit kicking our fucking
I
kickstands
won't
over.
kick your kickstand anymore. I'd like a cigar.
Please. Let me get you.
Take a cigar. And Merry Christmas to you, Brian. Happy birthday.
This is
Thank
the
you
only
for being
seat
here.
that's available. Can I sit here? Is that
Yes,
okay?
please, stay there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the third trivia question of the night, and we have such a fantastic prize for all of you.
Put it on the ground. It's all good, brother.
Here's what you stand to win right now.
We'll clean up next year.
And with only 111 people watching, you've got just under a 1% chance. What are we giving away, Pards? We're giving away a twosome to the 91st ranked public golf course in all of the world, Rams Hill.
And they would like it ranked a little higher than that.
Okay.
You know.
And they probably should be.
Yeah, they probably should be.
And by the way,
91 sounds low, to be honest.
and it reverse that. It should be 19. Rams Hill.
Yeah.
Rams Hill, an amazing
Is it
property. Borrego Springs.
Try this one.
We want to thank Will Mayo for donating this prize. The mayor. Will Mayo. If you win this twosome, you can redeem it with Will. We will hook you guys up. It is for a weekday. That's how popular and how expensive and how nice Rams Hill is. So if you can make it out to Borrego on a weekday, this is in the Southern California desert area, you're going to want to pay attention to this prize. And Ryan, I'm actually going to have you read this question. Okay? So everyone get ready. The winner gets a twosome at Rams Hill on a weekday. And I'm so sorry. So sorry. I do also have this. Can you hold this stuff up? Fringe Magazine. Every prize winner tonight will be getting this from Fringe Magazine. It's a wonderful stocking stuffer. You've got some crayons that you might find at Islands or TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
And what else do we have?
And
here?
it's a little cool coloring book. There's some really fun, like, look, there's a little Tiger Woods gangster there. There's some games to play. It's got a really cool kind of like 80s, 90s punk rock catalog vibe. We love our friends.
Andrew Conte.
Yeah, we love our friends at Fringo Magazine.
There's a golf word search, a Christmas word search.
Yep, and it comes with a keychain. So,
just a wonderful stocking stuffer.
yeah.
Twosome at Rams Hill.
And you can
plus,
stuff your stocking next year because it's not going to make it in time for Christmas.
that is very true. Well said. Okay, here you go. Question number 3.
Where's my camera, Nick? Let me show this guy how this is fucking done real quick. Question number 3, prize. Really? You're the grammar guy? That's how it goes?
Yeah. No, that's for me. Just read the question.
In the Christmas classic, A Christmas Story, Ralphie decides a secret message,
Decodes.
decodes a secret message on the Little Orphan Annie radio show. The secret message was 6 words. What were those exact 6 words? They must be exact. And now, I'm usually a guy who crumbles things up and throws it away when I'm done with it, so you better take it away right now.
Thank you very much. By the way, you did some wonderful reading. Nick, you were just motioning to me to do what?
Pass the answers along.
Oh yeah, the problem is the questions are on the same sheet, so we're screwed here.
Mr. Prep, Mr. Prep.
Ryan
Are
Hurts?
screwed here.
That name again is Mr. Prep.
By the way, Jordan Dixon, you are so close, but you haven't got it yet. I said these words have to be exact. Cameron Huth is the winner.
Cameron Huth!
Cameron Huth, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Cameron Huth, you're going to Rams Hill.
Rams Hill, Rams Hill, Rams Hill, Rams Hill,
Rams Hill. Ryan,
That was pretty good. I almost spit my drink out.
Ryan, the floor is yours.
For what?
We would like a word on the mayor, Will Mayo, right to that camera.
Shout out Will Mayo.
Let's go, Will Mayo. Come on.
Come on.
Man, Will Mayo is just, I just want to see you guys succeed, and you are just I just love what you guys are doing there, man. Anything I can do to be a service, you just email me. I'm the mayor, man.
I think that impression was a little loud. We love Will Mayo. He's the mayor. Cameron, you're going to Rams Hill. Congratulations.
And you know he's watching, and we love the guy.
We love Will Mayo.
Yeah.
Is there a better guy in golf, Thomas, than Will Mayo?
No, absolutely not. I was looking back at my emails and just seeing how many people Will's connected me with over the years, the last 3-4 years. The guy is the best.
Yeah.
And just a champion for the game and
Yeah.
a champion for the people
Thanks.
here in SoCal and all over the country. So, love you, Will.
God, what a
Well said.
great way to put it.
And the correct answer was be sure to drink your Ovaltine. That was the message that Ralphie decoded word for word from the Little Orphan Annie show.
And it has to be exact.
It does, because imagine, it does have to be exact. Imagine
That's what I
getting,
said.
and you'd said it like me, like a dick.
Oh, someone's going down the same trail.
Oh, please. We're having fun tonight.
Womp, womp, womp.
It's a good time.
We're having it. Are we not having a good time tonight? We're having a great time.
I'm checking your balances, you know.
Yeah, well,
Checking
I
your
think you're
balances.
checking mine because yours got checked earlier. And you're a little...
When aren't mine in
Yeah,
check?
yeah.
I mean, come on.
All right.
You love to check them.
While we wait for Tony Bacardi to return from his smoke break outside, remember, we banished him outside because he was so damn loud in the peanut gallery. Would not stop talking. Hasn't stopped talking since he showed up. He's the type of guy who walks into a big giant party where a lot of things are going on, and we're prepping for a show, and we're going, and he's like, "Can I pull you aside and have a dead serious conversation with you for 20 minutes?" And you're like, "Come on."
I'm serious.
You're like, "Come on, dude. What are you doing?"
Shut up!
And he's doing it with Andy Wall in the background right now. Now he's doing it outside.
They're doing it?
Well,
What kind of a show is this?
Lindsay, can you tell Anthony we'd like him in here?
Hey, get those yahoos back inside.
Before Anthony comes on for this riveting segment, guess what we're going to do right now, folks, because we are at the halfway point. We are going to draw a winner
Oh,
for
shit.
the vintage bag. Brian, can you hand that bag to Brian Engle?
Oh, just gorgeous. Gorgeous.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
those are.
Well, as they say, peel it back and
man.
smoke it, boys.
Look at those. Look at those babies.
All right, so truth be told, we have a bit of a situation here, Adam. And we want to be on the up and up. We want to be honest about it. This isn't the exact putter you're going to get because I'll never get rid of this putter.
Unbelievable.
Just for the show. Just for the
Bait
show.
and switch.
Wow.
No, no take that.
This is classic Engle. I forgot. I have an Arnold Palmer original chrome putter that's going to be in here. This is the AP14, the leather grip, and the umbrella at the end of it.
Can I have that one?
This will not be leaving the office ever.
Damn it.
But there is an Arnold Palmer blade putter that will be in its replacement. And I'm trying to be on the up and up so we don't get any haters in the comments. You know what I mean? So we got the Arnold Palmer blade, which
Sorry
will be
about how
replaced.
amazing it is.
I'm
but you're
trying to
not
be
getting
on the
it.
up and up by literally switching the prizes we're about to
We
draw.
got the hey, for all of those people out there, all 5 of you who have enjoyed our vintage section that was curated by our founder Ryan Engle. I sponsored the whole damn thing. I'm giving away the farm here, folks. These are all my collectibles. So
And it's your wife's bag. She doesn't even know you're giving away tonight.
Well-
you have to play.
Wow.
so the price you
I'm
pay.
texting
Can you show people the
I'm
bag?
texting her.
It says Palmer on it.
I was going through the bag, goddammit, Adam. Okay. Pink beryllium copper lob wedge. You could probably eBay this thing for $300 right now. And if you did, you'd be an idiot. Because what you should be doing is peeling toupees in the desert with this. Because when the desert rye starts growing on top of the dormant Bermuda. Okay, next. The Arnold Palmer 1954 chrome blades, mint condition, original leather wrap grips. I mean, listen to it. Clubs don't sound like that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And for Mr. My cousin and yours, Mr. Clubs over here, we've got a couple. Well, this one's not a Persimmons because it's a Ping I2 laminate 3-wood, but these were piss missile launchers. But we got the PGA Tommy Armour Persimmons driver thrown in there. But the grand prize of this thing is the Palmer Sunday carry bag. And yes, this surplus is real. So,
All right.
That's beautiful.
we're gonna lose our ass on the shipping, but it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Let's hope someone in California wins this so they can come and pick it up locally. This is gonna suck to pack and
Local
ship.
pickup, guys gonna be like, oh, I'm in Connecticut. I bet you someone in Toronto's gonna win this thing. It's gonna be in customs for 3 weeks, dude.
This is embarrassingly light, folks. If you've entered this, you've got like a 1 in 5 chance of winning.
Let's have Eunice draw the name
Yep,
here.
Eunice pick the name.
Alright. We got Cameron Hurst.
He's going to Rams Hill with a new bag. Let's make sure it's the right name. Let's make sure it's actually Cameron Huff.
Wow.
See California?
He is having himself a night, folks.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Here's the great thing about this winner, Cameron Huff, taking home the vintage bag. We know him. He idolizes us. We're not shipping it to him. Cameron, we can't wait to see you in Southern California where you can pick up this bag from us whenever it's at our convenience. Thank you so much for entering. Cameron, you have won the bag and you're going to Rams Hill. Hell of a night. You can't say anyone does it like Nation Golf. You're just having the greatest Christmas ever. Dude. Unbelievable. Come and get it. Unbelievable.
Well, now that we know that you won, Daddy might take these out for a little loop, if you know what I'm saying.
I got a really good question that just came in from Drew B. Does Adam Hawk close doors with his hip?
Wow.
For $5.
For $5.
Super check.
Do you close doors with your hip?
If both my hands are full, yes I do. Yes I do. Is there anything wrong with
That
that?
was a very good question.
Is there anything wrong with that?
Does he have to?
For $5.
For everyone paying attention at home that's
How are
going to stick
those,
with us
dude?
for the next hour, we have 3 more
How bad do you want
giveaways.
to hit one of those?
So bad.
Oh, I'll just wait till Ryan and the peanut gallery.
You know, you can talk. We can talk over each other.
Oh,
Adam.
it's great audio for people at home.
Wow, the Grinch just returned again, folks.
You ought to meet one. Mr. Grinch, you really are right here.
Good stick, you
Boris? No. Hey,
His name is Boris.
in through the nose,
Out through the mouth.
out through the mouth.
Oh, the cops are coming.
They're on their way.
We have 3 more giveaways tonight, plus a drawing, and we're just having so much fun. We got a couple of great guests coming up. Eunice, you don't have to read people's chats, but if you just want to scroll through and give them a shout out by their name, let's get the camera on Eunice, and Eunice, shout some people out.
All right.
Show her a lot.
Chris Carlo.
Oh, we love Chris. Yeah, we love Chris. Yeah.
Zach Weber.
Zach Weber, yeah.
Zach Weber has been.
My captain.
Hey, we love, hey, Zach Weber. Merry Christmas, bud.
William Ollinger.
Captain Carlos.
Mike O'Neill.
Shout out
He's a
Mike.
fan. Cameron Hurst. He's the winner.
Mike from Electric. We like, who doesn't like Mike?
Vintage Golfwear. They're a big fan.
Jordan. Jordan. You know what? Hey,
We love Jordan.
Mr. Jordan.
you know what? I want to say to Frank Sinatra's estate, next time Jordan Borad pulls up to your gate and says, "Don't you know who the hell I am?" Let him in.
Let him in, man.
Let him
Let the
in.
guy in.
Let him in.
He's vintage golfwear, all right? He just wants to come take some pictures, and you should know him, all right? Unbelievable. Go ahead. Sorry, Eunice.
You love a hawk dig. They're so bad. Like,
Beer League Bender. They're a big fan too.
Love them.
They need the umbrella.
Yep.
Let's see. Charles, Jose Sotelo.
Oh,
Hoser.
Hoser, big
What's up,
shot. Hey,
Hoser?
Hoser, tell the old man. The boys here at Nation Golf say Merry Christmas, brother.
The old man is great.
Yeah. The old man has a hell of a mane.
Yeah.
12 Wood. Hi.
Yes. Jeffrey, how are you?
Philip FNF.
Do we don't have a sock and dingers in the comments this year?
I'm sure Sock and Dingers and Arlen Meacher and Jimmer and Evan are all in there, and quite frankly, you love to see it.
Yeah.
Hi, boys.
Oh, here we go.
Good to see it. We lifted the rule. Thank
Oh,
God.
bummer.
Anyone else, Eunice, that you'd like to shout out?
Let's see here. Tim Hagen. Michael Press.
Tim Hagen,
Hagen,
who
sorry.
won big last year,
Sorry.
last on Black Friday with a $100 gift card.
Slim.
Slim to
What's
Chef.
up, Slim?
Slim to Chef, we love the guy.
We love
Great
him.
guy, great guy.
We love him. Hey, I do want to shout
Yellow
out Jordan.
Dog Adventures.
Who?
Yellow Dog Adventures.
Yes, Yellow Dog. He is a frequent YouTube commenter. We really appreciate him. I want to shout out Jordan Dixon, who's relentlessly texting me right now saying, the Rams Hill thing was wrong. You guys got it wrong. Jordan, you know, this ain't Texas Roadhouse. You can't fall stuff around, okay? Listen, buddy.
Jordan, let me give you a little piece of advice, buddy.
Give me a break.
You
Cut me a break.
you texting Adam right now is like the guy texting the bride on the wedding day. Hey, what time's the reception?
Jordan, I'm hosting a show right now. I love you. I love Angelique. Merry Christmas. But Jordan, I'm not going to deal with this right now. Also, you won Meadowlark Golf last time.
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah. He's Mr. Giveaway guy.
He is. And Jordan, this ain't TaylorMade, all right? And we told you at the beginning, it's who we think is the winner. Jordan, I love you. Merry Christmas. You're the best. You're one of my favorite people. I love you so much. Thank you. Go ahead, Eunice.
Mike O'Neill.
Yep. Second time.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, shout out.
Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a...
Shotski.
Shotski.
We need 4 dudes on the couch right now.
Coming down.
4 dudes on the couch right now.
Four
Doesn't
shots,
matter who they
one
are.
ski.
It could be a female too.
Does anyone want to join in on this?
Negative.
Let's go.
No one?
You've been shooting
We-
back here.
Let's go.
Okay.
Adam, you're in.
Thomas, you're in?
Yeah. Adam, you're in.
All right.
There we go.
This is called the ski shooter, folks.
He's gonna do it while he's playing.
Adam, sit
Hang
your
on my pocket. I'm gonna do a shot.
Hey, hold it level, boys. Hold it level.
Let's hold it level.
Hey, Tiger.
Is that cast or
Tiger.
normal?
See?
No, you gotta do
That's
that.
what you do.
No, I'm gonna die.
No.
I got
We're
such a long drive. Oh,
Shave the head, Tiger.
yeah, Brian will take that. It's
Yeah.
his birthday.
Let's do that. Oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, Thomas, working overtime.
The banjo on my knee.
All right.
Hey, I just want to say Merry Christmas to all, and here's to 4 dudes skiing on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd love to see it.
Thanks, Thomas.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
That was very good.
Woo. That's pretty good TV.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Wow, who came up with that idea?
Yeah, that is very
TV
fun.
show.
I think you need 6 shots of that next time.
All right, it is time for a segment I'm very much looking forward to. Some background information here. When Ryan and I launched the audio-only version of the podcast, also called The Fellowship, one person
You'll love to subscribe.
called us and said, you know what? You agree too much. I need some more disagreement. I need Skip. I need Shannon. I need debate.
I couldn't not agree more.
I need you guys going at it because this whole you guys being friends thing, being authentic, having a good time, I need that fake bullshit that I see on ESPN. I gotta have it. The fact you guys aren't doing it, it's killing me. So tonight we are bringing this person on to have his own debate segment with Ryan Engle. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Tony Bacardi, baby. Come on down.
Here, you want me to move again?
No, stay right there. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't remember exactly when it was. It's happened a few times, or what it was, but there's been a number of times where this gentleman right here picked up the tab and did a few things a number of times and said, "Don't fucking ever shout me out. Don't give me credit for it." He works in the darkness. He works in the shadows.
He is a man who saves lives, quite frankly, and you'll love to see it. Anthony Bacardi, welcome to the couch, bud.
I can't tell you how many people I've told, you need an Anthony Bacardi in your life. You got this guy as your friend, you are set.
Yes.
It's better than a winning lotto ticket. Anthony, thank you for being here. Enough with the earnestness. Let's get down to debate. You guys are fighting for the title of Master.
Eunice.
Wait, what? What did I do? I didn't do it.
You're doing
I
great.
just said my name.
You're doing
I just said my name. I didn't do
I wish I
it.
had a big candy cane right now.
Little shepherd's staff.
Little shepherd's pie.
Yeah. These two, Ryan Engle and Anthony Bacardi, will be fighting for the title Master Debater. We have 3 topics for them right now. Each of them will have 1 minute to give their case. And you in the chat, after each topic, will decide who is the winner. Topic number 1, and Anthony, you get the floor first. You are our guest. Is the Waste Management Shit Show Open good for golf?
It is amazingly good for golf, and I will tell you why. And I'm going to preface this statement by saying that I'm incredibly hammered.
Okay, you only have 1 minute.
But I will say that the best thing that happens for the Waste Management tournament is the fact that the Riv is the next week. And I will say that it brings out people because it's in Scottsdale, because it's the party town, that it brings out people that wouldn't normally be into golf.
Yes.
And so when you get to see people that aren't into golf, and they get to party and have a good time, but then there's also there's a part to golf that people don't understand, and that is that it's a little highbrow. And even at the Waste Management, if you've never been there, it's very there's different levels. Like you can go and cruise the course and do all that kind of stuff.
Where those guys walk sideways.
Yeah, where you can walk sideways. But if you really want to enjoy the Waste Management, you have to put out money. You have to be able to really show yourself in a way that not a lot of people can.
Yep.
And so I think that the best thing that happens for Waste Management is the fact that people get to show out. Hey, relax.
Dude, Anthony. I'm relaxed.
I'm thinking.
Anthony, we're not as relaxed as you right now, but we're pretty
I'm thinking.
Well, let me take it from there. You did a great job.
Argue the other side, please. I don't know if you need to, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, you know what's funny about a lot of what people think? Well, here's the big difference. We have this idea.
Someone just wrote in, that guy wins. And you know what? He probably does.
Preface my statement with I'm hammered. So, whatever.
I'm gonna put it like this. Everyone likes to make this argument about this is good for golf and this is good for... Golf is a game that's played amongst the group.
We'll get into that.
The group that you're playing with, and you're hitting the ball off the surface and counting strokes, taking turns, following the rules, not impeding each other's time, but trying to add to each other's time to make it a better time. What people mistake that with is this is good for the golf industry. And that's a whole different topic. The Waste Management Open is like, it's funny because everything you just described is like anti-establishment, this and that, but you have to be so elitist to even be there. You're spending all this money to party like you're still in a frat. So, you know, that's void and canceled. The way I look at it is this. I got a drawer full of ironed, fresh undies folded like hotel sheets, right? And the Waste Management is that shit-stained pair of drawers that I got to throw away.
All right, very good. You know what, folks?
Wait, I need to retort to that.
No, you do not. Yes,
I absolutely do. I absolutely do.
Absolutely 10 seconds.
Hold on.
I absolutely do. It is a shit show. It is a shit show. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of the money that comes into pro golf that we need, if we want to keep up the game as we know it, needs to come from that fan that doesn't know what the fuck the pros are doing. They don't know that
dude,
why or who.
That dude who jumped in the lake.
That right there is the lowbrow. That's the lowbrow.
That dude who jumped in the lake to get arrested. is there for himself and for the clicks. And I think people have.
I have no
mixed
idea who
up.
that guy is, Ryan.
Yeah,
No clue who he is.
All right.
You know who I do? You know who I do know exists? Is Scotty Scheffler.
Okay.
Scotty Scheffler, who dominates at that tournament
Adam,
year in and year out.
Yes,
Let me put a cap on this.
please.
I love the fact that the Waste Management is sponsored by Waste Management.
And they call it the wasted management for a reason.
Back the truck up, folks.
I will say this. I will say this. This is why.
Throw that shit away,
This
dude.
is why. No. In all seriousness, this is why. If you were to go on X or Twitter or whatever Elon's calling it this week, if you were to go on there and say and put hashtag the People's Open, the whole problem with golf, if you want to call it a problem, is that it's had this cliche country club, you can't be in it type of thing. Is that this is the People's Open. This is the part where people can go and access it.
What a novel
No,
idea,
that you can access the fact that people can watch it.
So they can access.
All right, folks. This is so much.
You don't want to be that guy.
This is so much better than I anticipated. When I came up
You don't
with
want to
this
be that
idea.
guy.
But listen, I don't want to get caught in the weeds here. Anthony, I wish you had the chat in front of you. If the Waste Management is the People's Open, you are the people's guest right now. People are loving you. Let us get to topic number 2. You don't need to vote on who won that.
I think he took round 1.
Yes.
I'm going to give it to him.
We all know he
I
took
did
round
not
1.
win round 1, but I'm handicapping. So.
Oh my god! All right, here we go, folks.
It's getting warmer in here.
Topic number 2.
Absolutely.
Topic number 2. Brian just asked for a drink, and Anthony almost poured Brian a drink out of his own drink.
Remembered.
All right.
Whatever.
Eunice, you're driving tonight?
No.
No? Okay, great. You guys are sleeping here. Wonderful. All right. We have to move this along. There's a show to do. Anthony.
This was your idea, by the way. Huh?
Yeah, this was a
And by
bad
the way,
idea.
no, everyone loves it. Topic number 2. Does gambling on the golf course make golf better? Go ahead, Anthony.
Why would you care any other way? Why would you care?
Go on.
I don't care if you're betting for $1,000 or $100 a hole or $1 a hole. It makes you care. If him and I are playing and he wants to move his ball an inch because it's a bad lie or whatever, I'm not even going to pay attention. But if we're playing for something, it makes it count. And so my thing is that if it counts for something, I don't care what it is. If it counts for something, you pay more attention. It makes it more interesting. So it's not about the money. It's about the fun. And I will tell you that like this. When we had our legendary...
So you're saying being on each other's shit makes it more fun?
It makes it more interesting. And I will tell you why. There are times on the golf course where, as you guys can probably attest to, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Do you mean right now or the golf course?
I know what's going on. We're sitting here. I'm not going to worry about the cameras.
I love you, buddy. Keep going.
But if we are playing for something, or there's something on the line, whether it be my good buddy Lars Lewis or anybody else, it's going to make us pay attention. If there was no money on the line for that Lars Lewis concept, let's call it a concept. If it happened in any other sense and there was no money on the line or anything, it'd be like, oh, that was silly.
Yeah.
But because there was money on the line, it made it a little bit more interesting. So my thing is that I don't really care about it, what the amount of money is. No, I don't care about the amount of money, but gambling makes it worth something.
True.
Great point.
Yeah.
And Ryan, it's your turn. Thank you, Anthony.
I've been famously quoted, Adam, that how much do I need to pay you to let your hair down right now and just have a good time?
That much.
Because in my experience, gambling and being a stickler for everything and worrying so much about the bet takes away from the moment. And what I will say is this, Adam. When you are getting carried by the handles by 6 of your best friends and it's all over and you're about to go 6 feet under, no one is going to remember what you shot, how much money you won or lost. They're going to remember how much fun were you to play golf with. and I think gambling takes away from that.
Well,
In
I will
my
tell
personal
you.
opinion.
No, I will tell you. My response to that is, you're right. It isn't about whether
next
you
question.
win or lose. No. And I will put a button on it, as you guys like to say in your old-fashioned way. It does. What you say? Put a ribbon on it, or put a button on it, or whatever you guys say.
Let's talk more about that.
It does make it more fun, but I have more fun when I'm winning money. So whether it's
But it's not about the money.
$1, it's not about the money. It's about a thing. It's about anything. It could be a cent. And I will tell you, and this is the thing that'll put a ribbon on the whole thing, like you like to say.
Let's put a cap on it. Right?
When we played a few weeks ago, I think I won a little bit more
Yes, you did.
than anybody else.
Sure.
And what did I do, Hawk?
You bought drinks for the bar.
At the end of the day, it extends the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It extends the game.
Ryan Kent Golf said Tony would give you the shirt off his back, which is good because you're wearing about 10 right now.
You're just saying that to me. But the fact of the matter is, thank you, Ryan. The fact of the matter is,
Layers.
the fact of the matter is
Yes.
that it extends the game. There has never been an amount that I've played with my friends, and I've played for large amounts of money.
Yeah.
There has never been an amount that I'm not willing to spend on my friends to buy them drinks.
I want to put this out there, Anthony, as I'm having so much fun with this segment for all the wrong reasons. I want to say this. I have never in my life met anyone more generous than you. Never. And that is the truth. I love this guy. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Come on. All right. Next, the final topic. And
Thank God.
by God.
Ryan does win this one.
Ryan wins this one?
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted,
According to the
we
votes.
wouldn't have a third one. So
Yeah, well,
just for producing sake,
It sounds like we're entering the tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker.
Sudden death.
Which, the waste advantage.
Sudden death.
All right, sudden death. The winner of this topic is the master debater. Topic number 3 is golf a game or a sport? Ryan, go ahead. You go first. I want Anthony to close this out. Is golf a game or a sport?
If I can beat anybody out there wearing cashmere polyester slacks with a cigar in my mouth, a cocktail on the roof of my cart while I'm hitting my shot, and then not even watching the ball fall down while the ball is sitting there, not moving, and I casually walk back to my little half of an automobile and drive around in my funny little tires to the next shot, it's a game, ladies and gentlemen, because the ball ain't moving, and neither are you, dude.
Wow. You know, Anthony, that's going to be a tough one.
Okay.
But go ahead. Here we go.
What you just witnessed right now, ladies and gentlemen, what you just witnessed right now is Ryan Engle reduced the game like baseball, reducing the game of baseball to a guy going to the batting cage and just...
Wait, this camera, I don't think that camera's looking at you.
I don't care. I really don't care. The fact of the matter is that at the highest levels, I will tell you, in the early 1900s,
Great point.
Did you know that in the early 1900s that golf was an Olympic sport?
It is right now as well.
But in the early 1900s, it was also an Olympic sport. So yes, you can reduce the game. You can reduce it just like you can reduce baseball, just like you can reduce football to 7-on-7 or flag football.
Or a nice one
But at its
reduction.
highest level, I believe that the two of you have had a very viral, very poignant conversation about steroids or PEDs as it relates to one of the as it relates to one of golf's most biggest names.
Yes.
Now, why would anybody even consider something like that on something that's just a game? There's obviously something that needs to be considered.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about a sport, it does take. There's a reason why Tiger Woods, who is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, was in immaculate shape, probably in the best shape of any golfer we've ever seen, just happens to be the best of all time.
Debatable, but that's what
Whereas we see a guy like where we've seen like where we can have that could be a part 2. But where we can see a guy like John Daly, who was a fan favorite, who John Daly I see as a guy that's John Kruk to the game of golf. So whereas a guy that was supremely gifted but just didn't have the body. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just didn't have the body.
So you're a big body guy.
I'm not really a big body guy so much as to much that I think that being able to
You know what? Everyone knows Tony Bacardi won that debate. Thank you, Tony.
And that would be a first. That would be a first because in the text I lost that.
Yeah.
In the text I lost that. And I will say
Let's give it up for Adam. What a great idea. What a great idea.
I'm going to say this.
Tony has some more to add, guys.
I'm going to say this because I am going to sponsor.
Can you nog me?
I am going to sponsor right now
I'd like to be
on the
nodded.
and this is not
You
something
want
that was
nog?
planned out. This is not something we
Nog?
talked in the pre-production meeting. That I am going to sponsor the next gift.
What does that
Next
mean?
Waffle, as there is to say, there's going to be.
It's a ride down Sunset Boulevard.
Hold on
Shut up, shut up. I am going to buy the next gift, and if anybody in the chat can answer this question, I am going to buy a Nation apparel gift of their choice. If they can answer this question, I asked you and I asked you in the pre-production soiree, and nobody can answer this question. In the movie Caddyshack,
Oh God. All you're gonna do is create more work for me.
Adam,
no, I'm not.
Adam,
No, I'm not.
Adam, why don't you go take a pee-pee break? Let's have Tony take over the show for a minute.
No.
Yeah,
Who can answer?
Tony, get on this seat right here. Let's
No, not good. Not good. Who can answer this question? This one question right now.
My potty.
Who was the actor that played the judge in the movie Caddyshack? If you could, the first person to name that person is going to get a Nation apparel gift on me.
And the Google search results just went through the roof.
Don't
The
care.
most searched
It's going
question.
to take a minute.
Can you nod me?
That's really a good question.
Yes,
While we
No,
wait?
not.
but can you please hand me that cup from
Yes,
the
I can. There you go. That's a good question, actually.
No.
Xavier Roos.
The actor's name, so you're asking.
The
Ted Knight.
actor's name,
Ted
not
Knight.
the character's name.
Not Ted.
The actor's name was a gentleman named Ted Knight, who I knew, not personally, but I knew his sister.
Yeah, you did.
Ted Knight.
His name was Ted Knight. Who's that guy?
Who's got him?
Yeah. Well, we gotta get the first one.
What color hair does his sister have?
It was Nathan.
Nathan, whoever Nathan is wins.
Hang on.
Whatever they pick, I will cover.
This is what you're gonna pick, Nathan, and we're gonna jump into this. This is what you call a good old-fashioned segue, Adam.
And we're gonna do the 2023 salute, which is just a knuckles, and then I'm gonna we're not gonna do the whole.
You mean like Freddie Couples did in 1983?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do the whole get off my lawn shit.
Yeah.
Nathan
All right, well-
Garwood. Nathan Garwood is the one who won.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Anthony Bacardi.
Thank you, brother.
I love you, dude.
Okay, so what you just won is coming out very shortly to the site. It's called Nation Golf's Dad Sack. And every good golf bag needs a daddy bag, if you know what I'm saying. So within this marine vinyl pouch with the gold tassel drawstrings comes, Adam, now stay with me here, a gold Smoking Tom tip flask. A gold Smoking Tom jet lighter.
Yep.
A antique bronze divot repair tool. Sorry, Chris, we're gonna make that for you, but it's got the removable ball marker on there. Pack of tees, just in case you fell short on that. And what everybody needs is a nice little dime sack of Smoking Tom ball markers. So, dime sack, a pouch, you can put your valuables in there. It's got a nice soft interior. Put your
put your Casio watch in there, zip it up, and head on over to the Wasted Management. You know what I'm saying?
Great job, Parts. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to get to in just 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes left in tonight's program. Merry Swankmas to everybody, and thank you so much to Ammunition for sponsoring the show. Go follow at Drink Ammunition. It's the one and only thing we request of you tonight. 3 more giveaways, 1 more drawing, and 1 more guest.
It's not how you win, Adam. It's how you lose, folks.
Well said, Parts. Is everyone ready for the 4th question of the night? I bet you are, but here to read it himself because he's giving away the prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris from Cousin Club. Come on now, Chris.
My man.
God love you.
Love you too, buddy.
Sit on down. Sit on down, brother. Hey, before we get started, Adam, when you're heading to a house or a party or a soiree or a shindig, how do you answer the door, or how do you hit the door?
With your hands full. You ring it. You ring the doorbell.
Ring the doorbell with your elbows, folks.
Yeah.
Like the class act he is, he came bearing gifts with
As
a
always.
custom Merry Swankmas, Merry Shankmas
Indeed.
divot tool. You gotta follow this guy's page. He's making all these handmade divot tools. They've got a really cool kind of American-made industrial aesthetic with a little bit of elegance to it.
Yeah. They're,
And
pretty
even with
much-
the case.
Pretty much indestructible.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to be in your guys' pocket.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
What a line. Hey Anthony, while you're back there, can you check my desk to see if that tool that Chris brought is on it? I am desperately searching right now.
Probably walking.
Yeah, there should be a tool
It's
out
a
there.
CD. The cover says Tool.
Yeah. There's just so much going on tonight, and I apologize
don't worry.
for this.
How dare you poison my veins?
Oh, here we go. Thank you so much.
Outstanding.
Thanks, Lindsay. This is not it.
That is.
This is the Nation one?
Yeah, no, that's just your custom
That's
tool.
mine, but the one that we're giving away tonight.
He's got it.
I have it.
Oh, thank God. Anyway, back to the show.
The wedding.
All right. Thank you so much.
You forgot the ring.
Okay. Nick, you need a drink? Nick, you got to come on camera to get the drink. Nick, get on camera, and everyone, give it up for Nick Smith, producing the show. Ladle him up there. All right, Chris, here's what we're going to do. You are going to read...
Oh, of course. You want some bark in yours?
Practice that in your head. Question
No bark,
number 4.
no bite.
folks, coming to you soon.
Come again.
Boy, I can't get enough of this musical section.
Yeah.
Interesting, because the last show you really hated the musical section.
Oh, it's weird when it's good.
Sorry, Doc. Sorry, Doc Severson.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, folks, get ready on the keyboard. This ships anywhere. It's not like you need to be in California to go to Rams Hill or Meadowlark or pick up a golf bag that we were never going to ship in the first
I
place.
will ship to the over 48.
All right.
Canada, you got a pen.
Come and get it.
Here's what you can win. And Nick, I'm going to need an extreme zoom. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Can we do an extreme?
Ludicrous Zoom. I laugh at my own jokes too, everybody. You hear that?
All right. This is a custom handmade pitch mark repair tool.
It's also like a bowl packer and a picker or a cigar smasher.
It's a bowl packer. It's a picker.
million different
I'm
things.
only repeating what Chris says because he is so soft spoken.
Cheers. Drink to that.
Spot smoking, everybody. Everybody's spot smoking over
It's
here.
a multi-tool.
It is.
You give Will Mayo a run for his money with vocal cords. So let's just project right into those microphones and go ahead and read question number 4. The winner is going to take this home.
Are you ready?
We are
In
ready.
1998,
There we go.
Christmas classic Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis, the supervillain Hans Gruber is played by what actor?
Ooh, great question.
Get your Google out, everybody.
And he passed away a couple years ago.
Yes, he did. Nice hint
A
there.
little Hollywood trivia in the
Nice
back right
hint.
here.
We are waiting for the answers, and Jordan Dixon, just calm down. No matter how this plays out, the world will keep spinning. Everything will be fine.
Was he really German?
Waiting for the answer.
I gotta say, the pocket
Oh,
piano.
Zach Weber! Zach Weber! Zach Weber, you're going home! He would appreciate it.
Just saying how much he was trying to win that tool.
Hold on, that's the second one?
No. I mean, maybe he's guessed.
He's won
everything.
twice?
Yeah.
No,
Hold on,
he hasn't.
is he won twice?
No, he hasn't.
No.
No, he hasn't.
We don't let people.
Okay.
He's just very smart and he knows all the answers.
Then in that case,
As my brother would
He
say,
hasn't won once.
do it twice because twice is twice as nice.
hey! Buttons, button.
Buttons, button. Because when you're putting, it's fun.
Button. Shout out to Sean Engle,
Yeah.
as nonsensical as his older brother. Chris, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it.
Shout out Sean.
What does nonsensical mean?
Nonsensical means you're wrong.
Anthony Bacardi, ladies and gentlemen, the fan favorite so far tonight. Yes, I love that.
It's absolute nonsense.
No Adam Hawk slander.
Thank you, Anthony. All right.
Should we start an Adam is a chode chant right now?
Just for
We shall not. Craig Dunlap is a.
yes. Zach Weber is asking Eunice if he won. Yes, he did win.
You won, Zach.
You won. Congrats, Zach.
And we've got a round of golf planned in the desert with Zach sometime in January. It's on the calendar.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So we're gonna wait and give it to that. Maybe we can get you out there too.
Sounds great, man. Love to be there.
All right, folks. We're just gonna again need to just pump the volume up a little bit here. Doing a show.
Hey, Adam.
Chris. Yep.
Let the cards fall where they may.
And I really do wish that I had like a cutting. Both of you have such dominant, cutting voices, and I am just. I don't know. I'm just such a stoner.
I've had a lot of people.
Dude, such a stoner.
What are you smoking right now, Chris?
Right now I'm actually smoking. There actually is no dad weed in this. I wanted to be courteous to everyone.
Sure.
Although I love smelling it when you're not smoking it. It smells so much better.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like my weed. It's very daddish. It's very it's just, man, I smoke. It's so funny. Like when I go to like a clinic to buy or whatever, I always say I'm going to preface this by saying I smoke absolute dirt weed, and I want the lowest quality ground up dirt weed that you have.
It's like your favorite dive bar.
I just cannot
Couple seeds in
smoke
there.
that heavy 30+% shit.
Can I please have the champagne and beer?
Can I please just have a Miller Lite in weed form, please? And thank you,
Give me a
Jesus
Miller.
Christ.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the moon. I'm just trying to function here and be a little bit happier.
Amen.
Damn,
Amen,
son.
brother.
Thank you, Chris. That was well said. Weed is like hard drugs now.
God.
Well, I was famously quoted again, and I'll just quote myself, Adam, because no one else likes to quote me.
Flaky
But
horse stick?
weed has gotten so aggressive these days that mushrooms made a comeback, and I want to give a big shout out to mushrooms.
No, you're not wrong. It was once thought that mushrooms were like a twice a year kind of insane thing that you would do.
Nah.
Now you could take mushrooms and have a much more mellow time than
I
just
could go to the grocery store.
yeah.
I mean, I might get stuck in the freezer section, but I can definitely go to the
Oh
grocery
yeah,
store.
nothing like getting stuck looking at a bunch of Ben and Jerry's, just trying to make your choice. It's a great time. Chris is from Cousin Clubs. You can follow him on Instagram at cousin underscore no underscore at Cousin Clubs. We suggest that you do. Chris makes some of the most beautiful handmade
Thank you.
golf,
Appreciate it.
and I'm gonna call it art.
Thanks, man.
It's straight up art.
Appreciate
His
it.
tools are art. And you're lucky to carry one in your bag. Anyone can have a wooden tee or a standard 2-prong pick.
It's true.
But you got to have a shiv.
It's true.
You got to have
You
a.
do a club's tool. You definitely need one.
You need one.
I mean, tees are great. If I don't care if you buy one of my tools or not. I love it if you do, but you don't have to buy one of my tools. Just please fix the green when you're done. Make the golf course a better place than you found it.
Fix your divots.
For God's sakes, man. Fill your divots with sand. Fix your ball marks on the green.
Or we could throw a bunch of beer cans all over the green, right, Tony?
Hey, don't interrupt Tony. He's having a conversation.
Serious conversation. Serious conversation.
All the wasted
asset management.
Yeah.
Goal, whatever.
Hey, at least he's not texting you, Hawk.
Yeah, that's true. Jordan Dixon, Tony McCarty.
How many have you had since?
And you'll love to hear it.
You really do.
Really love to hear it.
You love to read it.
I feel like the next time you advertise like a green room, like actually.
Yeah.
Like an actual room, you go to besides the bathroom here. Shit.
Yes, sir.
All right, Adam. So take it away. This is your show. We're just living in it.
Damn.
These guys have just come together like Tom York and Johnny Greenwood. It's just like they've known each other their whole lives.
It's really incredible.
It's amazing.
They polished this turd like no one else has.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, we have so much to get to in 20 minutes, so let's just burn through this trivia so we can string you along for that Indian Wells giveaway.
Oh my God.
Question number 5, and holy cow, folks, you are about to get something that no one on planet Earth has, not even Ryan or myself. Ryan, hold it up for the people and tell them what it is. My goodness.
We got a new tour rag coming out.
My goodness.
And it's a classic caddy towel. And you'll see a lot of brands doing these, capitalizing on the fact that this is the best towel in golf.
It's the only one
that you drape. It's the only one.
It's the only one.
Yeah.
There is
Not a lot of guys are putting a two-tone double embroidery on it, and there's no one in this golf space who knows how to turn a smaller profit and waste more money than me and Adam Hawk. So
well done.
That is correct.
take advantage of the situation that we only know how to make it right, and we don't know how to make any money. So
That's
there you go.
What? It died? Okay, no worries.
Can't
no
be
worries,
substituted as a beach towel.
We do also, before we give it away, let's talk about the size of this. The fact that there is no clip. Why do we make towels this big? Why do they feel the way that they do? There's a reason for this. And
I got this.
why is there no clip? Go ahead.
Because this is a 44 by 22 caddy towel. Okay, there is no other one in the world. This is the only textile that should ever be on your golf bag at any time ever, and it should never be hung. It should always be draped in between your irons in the center of the bag. God damn it!
It's the drapage.
And it's the shape.
That is some knowledge.
And you wet one side and leave the other side dry. Now get your head out of the
damn.
gutter because it's just golf, guys.
Yeah. If you're clipping your towel, just quit the game.
Cole Young once famously told me, he said, if I show up and you have a clip towel, you've already lost.
Yep.
It's so true.
That's true.
If your towel is clipped on right now,
Unclip it.
you're not playing golf. You're just
Loser.
simply not playing golf.
Yeah.
Zer.
Eunice, would you like to read trivia question number 5?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, Brian, you want to read it? Okay, hand it down to Brian.
Let's have it.
Point to question number 5.
Okay, this is question number 5. Here's the thing, but I'd like you in the deep Grinch voice. To
Yeah.
let
See,
this
that's
out.
why I said no, because it's
So
even
the
better.
question is,
Question right there. Yeah.
this year?
Yep.
This year, what days in December was Hanukkah celebrated?
Ooh, what days?
See, I couldn't have done that.
What-
That's even better.
What days in December was Hanukkah celebrated? When did it start? When did it end? When did Hanukkah start? When did Hanukkah end? We'd
Please
love to
answer
know.
the question. We want to know.
Don't crumple that up.
I was gonna throw it. Yeah. I was gonna throw it.
You could win a Nation Golf Towel. All you gotta know is when Hanukkah started and ended.
Man, that nog is going a long way.
When did Hanukkah start? When
That's
did
got
it
some miles on it.
end? When did Hanukkah start? When did it end?
Alright.
Wow.
That,
The 14th?
Nope,
12th?
everybody's wrong. I'm looking for a start date and an end date. 7 through 15. Bobby Bellin.
Bobby Bellin.
Bobby Bellin again from Black Friday. Congratulations, Bobby.
He won my tool last time.
Did he
How
really?
about that? Now he's got a towel to go with it.
Bobby, you're
He won
thoroughly
my tool.
knowledgeable.
Good job, Bobby.
Now, whoever you shank, you can
Okay.
clean up the crime scene
man.
with a Nation Golf Towel. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Bellin, you win. Hanukkah started on December
one-
7th.
Yeah, he just
It
Just a
ended
one-stop
on
As Tony Bacardi would say, we put a bonnet on it.
If everyone is just so quiet right now, you can hear Tony talking in the background.
Alright.
No, I know it's not we, it's you. Andy's sitting there listening.
They're supposed to be talking.
We're not even talking.
part of your pre-show prep was like, hey, everybody have fun, go to the bathroom, talk in the background, and that's the
We're not
show.
even talking though.
All right. A lot of people are talking. Hey, what is it?
All I know is that I think there's 4 people up there ready for a shot.
Oh, man.
All I know is the soberest guy in the room is the guy sitting to the left.
Oh. It's you, best.
Oh, it's me?
Thank you.
Actual milk? Shh. Just a pinch.
Chris isn't a drinker, so we're not doing the shot ski.
I don't.
That's all right.
Mr.
You
Clubs.
want to wait on the suspect?
But we're going to finish the show with the shot ski.
Yeah, we'll finish it with a shot.
And I don't partake.
No, it's fine, Chris. It's totally
Chris.
fine.
You're me
Never
one.
apologize to us.
The last trivia question is coming up towards the end of the show, and you can win a $100 gift card to Dandy Del Mar. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing Dandy Del Mar tonight, Ryan Engle.
As seen on the red carpet of the Emmys. This is a nice linen suit. It has a embroidered pleat down the center.
Very nice.
Of
Very
the thing.
Please.
Yeah, it's got lint everywhere. It's linen, so you just let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, I mean it's very.
And when
free.
it wrinkles, it still looks good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Who doesn't like a good wrinkle?
Ryan just had a great time ironing this suit today. He was in great spirits. He was not throwing stuff around.
Broke a
screaming
hanger.
stuff. Very upset.
Yeah.
Very
Had a
upset.
little freak out. Wasn't ironing. Was steaming. But go ahead.
Eunice, do you have the chat going on your phone?
I just got his phone.
Let's shout some people out, Eunice, as we're starting to wind this Merry Swankmas show down.
All right, let's see, Bobby Bellin, Vintage Golf Player. Hey, what's up? Zach Weber, he's a fan too. Lars Lewis.
Oh, Mr.
Connor Erickson.
Connor's name is in the raffle 10 times tonight.
Connor spent a C note on the round of golf.
He sure did.
12 Wood.
Yes, again.
What's up, 12 Wood?
Looking for some new names, if there are any new names.
Let's see, Margaret.
Margaret.
We got a female watching.
What's up, Margaret?
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Jack Bond.
Big shout out to the gals.
by the way, Jack Bond, shout out to Jack Bond. He played in the Nation Desert Classic. That guy, if he was modeling our clothes, we'd be as successful as Dandy Del Mar.
Matthew Morales.
What's up, Matthew Morales? Great to hear from you, Merry Swankmas.
Yep.
Eric. Ryan in Sacktown.
Oh, yes, Ryan in Sacktown. I met him during the Jim Rome show way back in the day when we went to Sacramento.
Rugula.
Keep going. Just do it.
Jack Bond.
Again.
Lee Stewart.
Hello, Lee.
David Anderson. Katie Kai.
Oh!
I'm trying to fill in your big shoes, girl. I'm trying.
Katie Kai.
Wow.
You know what? Can I talk to Katie Kai for just a second?
Yeah. Speak
All
it to
right.
the mic.
Nick, I'm going to play to the camera here. And Katie Kai, I'm talking to you. First off, I hope you have a great time at Ambrosia tonight. I hope they don't die on stage from old age. I did want to say,
Well, that got dark quick.
I'm very sorry if you felt like I didn't have a great time during Black Friday.
You didn't.
You were amazing. You made the show better. It was on me for not prepping it. And I wish you were here tonight, and I hope that we can still be the best of friends that we once were before that Black Friday show. Merry Christmas, Katie Kai. Love you.
Merry Christmas, Katie Kai.
Well done.
We wish you was here, but Eunice, thank you for being here.
I have
And
big shoes to fill. So, Katie Kai, if you're watching, I got you, girl.
yeah, wonderful. All right, let's wrap up the trivia. Question number 6. Who hasn't read one yet?
Me.
Yeah, you did. Thomas, please read question number 6. Winner is getting a $100 gift card to Dandy Del Mar. This is a good one.
And Thomas,
Lord has come.
feel free to
You have
crumble
to
that up
read
when
it
you're done
in
and
the
throw it
Grinch
across the room.
Number 6.
Number 6, Thomas. The final trivia question of the night, as Tony Bacardi is still talking. It's unbelievable, dude.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
No one's ever
All
gonna
right,
do that.
question number 6. According to the most accepted folklore, what is Mrs. Claus' first name?
Oh, like her real first name?
Real first name.
You
What
don't
is
want
Mrs.
me to
Claus'
answer that.
first name?
Depends
got
on
about
what time
10
of the
seconds.
evening it is.
Ooh, I know it. I know it. I know it.
You can throw it out. Go ahead. What is it?
No, someone's gonna get
Blanche.
it. Starts with a G.
You're right.
Starts with a G. It's my favorite.
Wait a
female
minute.
name
Is it
ever.
really? You like the name? What is Santa Claus's wife's first name?
Wait a minute.
Santa Claus's
Linda,
wife's
Samantha,
According to
Maria.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Carl Keenan,
Martha.
22. It is
Gertrude. Oh, Gertie, you got it right.
Carl Keenan, 22. You just won a $100 gift card to Dandy Del Mar. Ryan's wearing Dandy tonight. Ryan's wife designs for Dandy, owns Dandy. Talk about synergy, folks. Nick Smith, who is producing our show tonight, his brother is also a co-owner in Dandy Del Mar. They are our neighbors. They are our family. One might call them our sister brand. They wouldn't like us to say that, but we would love to be affiliated with them like that. We
Yeah.
love Dandy Del Mar.
So like the older brother that's a little less successful but loves to just pick away at the top. You know?
We sure do. We sure do. Yes. Congrats for winning that. And coming up in 9 minutes, we are drawing the winner for the Indian Wells Country Club 18-hole giveaway with Ryan
Adam.
and myself. Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about last year's winner for the round of golf and day rather at the club. What that was like, who won, what kind of day we had, how much fun you had. Let's talk about it.
Last year, Ryan and I decided to raffle off 18 holes of golf with us at Indian Wells. Bennett Brown from Texas won. Tremendous guy.
Yeah.
It was so much fun having him and his friend Chase out. You know, when you do a raffle like this, you're hoping, no offense to the people that we don't know, that you're going to pull one of your friends' names.
Right.
How much easier is it to go out to
So
the club
much easier to
and
play
host
with
your
someone
friend?
that you know you've already played with
Yeah.
or you've had conversations about playing with. Yeah.
We pulled a name out that we didn't recognize, and whatever. It's wasn't our first choice, but it was whatever. And then we got out there with Bennett, and we had a hell of a time. Such a good time.
Let me ask you this.
We love Bennett, and Bennett, by the way, entered 10 more times this year.
Let me ask you this. Wonderful day. Loved it. It's always fun to, as you said, Chris, to play with someone new like that because the game is such a binder, it's such a glue. Do you think that had we thrown a little bet in that day that it would have added to the match at all? Or?
Okay, I for one am the furthest person from a gambler on the golf course.
Yeah.
I think it completely takes away from the experience. I've never gambled for money on the golf course, not once.
Yeah. Leave me out of it.
Yeah, I am not a part of whatever gambling charade you are running.
Yeah.
I am here to try and beat myself the last time I was here.
Yeah.
Not
I like that.
try and beat the guy that I'm playing with.
Yeah.
You know what, Pards? There's some times where you're up in the air and you're flying around, and I'm wondering, is he going to land this plane? Where is he going with this?
And do I ever crash?
You put it down like Sully Sullenberger in the Hudson River. It was beautiful.
man.
It was beautiful. It was a textbook emergency landing. Didn't know where you were going with it. You somehow managed to bring Anthony Bacardi back in and just stomp on him one more time, as if he didn't stomp on himself enough.
And he's so busy talking to somebody, he doesn't hear you right now.
Yeah, he American History X'd himself.
No idea
That's
what's
like
going
deep
on.
conversation
Zero.
right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, take a shot at them.
Get him.
Take a shot at them.
Hey, dude, hey, by the way, we're solving the world's problems.
Pinky in the brain.
By the way, science is real.
Just two dudes throwing out back there.
Dude, that's great. Just you guys want to know, he's announcing
two dudes
his
trying to
run for
sue.
presidency. No, I'm not. I'm going to chief of staff right here.
Stop it.
We're going
Stop
up,
it.
or we might be taking Gavin.
Hey, I just want to know.
The official drink of Washington will be ammunition.
I just
They
want to
need
know
them.
is can
You can. Yep.
no can Ryan Engle give Adam Hawk 10 shots and
10.
beat him in 18 holes? Can he give him 10 shots?
5 aside, 100% I could.
No, not
But
five
only,
a shot.
but only if I have money on the line because I want to make sure every lie is not bullshit.
No. What I want to know is 10 shots.
But only play with
He's
the
setting
7
it up
iron.
right now.
If we
And
do
then-
a
and
match
the putter.
play, if we do match play,
Oh God.
and you're giving him a shot on every on
Hey, Adam, on the mustache.
All right, Nick, that's enough. Let's go back to the show. I will put another grand.
Hey,
Oh, dude,
I will put another grand.
Yes. Let's bring the singing
on the
guest up.
mustache.
The
match.
debate continues.
What was the stroke?
Dude, I'm excited. I feel like this is the qualified.
How many
foursome
strokes
we were
was I
talking
up
about earlier.
You won 5 and 4. You didn't give me any, but you won 5 and 4. It was a straight up
Something's
bet.
going
We were playing
on
part 3.
here.
You never get strokes in part 3.
Dick Rich, I feel there's a match
Oh yeah,
coming
no,
on.
I'm saying strokes. If we were
It's a
gonna
debate.
look at our
A
strokes,
good-
There's a
I mean, you
debate
probably
going
beat
on
me
in
in 5 holes
here.
by like
Yeah.
10. Yeah. Okay. Let's this just no for a
That
second
was a
there
deep breath.
No.
That was a deep breath.
because
they said they were solving the world's
All right,
problems,
all right,
and
listen.
now I believe it.
Something's in the eggnog.
all right.
Something's in the eggnog.
He'd be like, talk to Paul.
Okay, Anthony, zip it for 5 minutes while we do the giveaway.
I'm not even fucking talking.
Is this a joke? Are you kidding me right now? All right.
Medicine, Hawk.
Have a cigar.
Ammunition
It's
number
gonna
2.
go far.
Okay.
Big shout out.
Ammunition, you're gonna go far.
Wow.
Smoke.
This is a quality tobacco.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this show is sponsored by Ammunition Wine and Whiskey.
Wildfire cigars and ammunition stick. You got to go look for them. You got to see it. You love to smoke it. You love to see it. Look at the bald eagle, folks.
Amen.
Go and follow them on Instagram at Drink
Anyone need
Ammunition.
another? You need another?
You see how many
Need a
empty
lighter?
bottles there are here because this is fine whiskey.
It really is.
I've said this story a million times. We're going to say it one more time since Mr. Andy Wall is here. I don't know if I was supposed to say his last name or not, but I did.
No, that's his last name. You're not supposed to say.
Okay, good.
AWOL. It's just because dudes
This guy.
dudes
This
are so
guy.
creepy.
Over here.
And my
Amen,
wife is
dude.
hot.
Nice.
Cheapers.
Sucks.
He sponsored the tournament the last time around. Not this time, the last time around. We had a draft party. It was our first time having the draft party. And he gave us X amount of cases, and we had a little tasting thing for the draft party. And the gal, Patty, who was running the tasting for us at the club, came up to me about halfway through the ceremony and said, Mr. Engle, the whiskey's all good. And I went, what? Because most of that stuff was out there as display. Like we were supposed to have that for tomorrow for the golf. And she's like, yeah, it's all done.
Yeah.
And she pulled me aside and she said, in my 20 years working here at the club, I've never seen this many people drink that much booze.
Can you nog me, Pards?
I have a question.
Those are your friends.
So what I'm getting at is when it's good, it's really good.
No, I don't have it. You just poured mine. Thanks.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got you.
Throw something
Yeah,
in,
there you
please.
go. Here you go, Dad.
Mixer on that?
No,
All right, Anthony. Gotta drive home.
I have a question. So, with respects to not this year's, but the year before last, considering that we had the draft night on Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drunko, did we have more? Did we polish it off more the year before or the Cinco de Mayo?
It's all relative because they brought a lot more the second year.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
All right, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to poll the winner for the grand prize of the evening. If your name comes out of this box, you are going to Indian Wells Country Club to play 18 holes with
Eunice?
Ryan Engle and
Eunice?
myself. Eunice, get your
Come
seat
on
up
down.
there. Get your coffee. Come on, Eunice.
Siéntate.
Damn it.
This is the Mac Daddy of the evening. I want to say this. I do appreciate everyone that went into their wallet and signed up for the raffle. We understand that you're playing a game that you're most likely not going to win, and you're doing it because you support us. And we really appreciate that, especially this time of year. We wish we could pull every name out of here, and we can't. We can only pull one, and we hope it's a friend. But if it's a stranger, we're going to have a great time like we did with Bennett Brown last year. Every single name is in here, we promise. We're not going to do an audit because if you didn't trust us,
Get
you
your
wouldn't have bought
greasy
it.
gobble mitts out of that.
But here we go. Every name is in here. Nick, can we get a shot of that? There are so many names in here.
And trust me, Adam was complaining because he had the scissors out and his hands are just, he's got a fistful of thumbs. You know? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Are you coming to Indian Wells Country Club to play 18 holes with Ryan?
Eunice Digby.
Wow.
Oh, she had an 8 and she put it back. She didn't look. She didn't look. She just didn't want it.
Double dipped?
We're about to find out. Does she have one name?
Jerry Azurim.
Jerry Azurin. Jerry Azurin. Jerry Azurin.
Jerry Azurin, you have won 18 holes with us at Indian Wells Country Club. Yes.
Jerry. Eunice, put that in a safe place.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you so much
that
for
it?
tuning in. It's about to be. Jerry, we can't wait to play golf with you. We'll work out a time. It's going to be awesome. We don't know you, I don't think. If we've met you, I apologize. But we're about to get to know you, and it's going to be fun. You and a guest are coming out. Does anyone here want to be Jerry's guest?
I do.
I did too.
Yes. I'm going to play this.
I will get all you guys
I
drunk.
would love to be.
Just park me in the
We're all
sun.
going. Yeah. We're all going. We're all going. We're all going to be there.
Just park me in the sun.
We're getting the band back together.
Congratulations, Jerry. I want to say thank you to, in no particular order, Chris from Cousin Clubs. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to check him out. Eunice, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Brian Vidal on the Congos. Thank you, Brian. Thomas Wright on the Ivory. Thomas. Anthony Bacardi, everyone's favorite human being tonight. Thank you, Anthony. Lindsay Wrighton, Thomas's wife, for being here. Thank you so much.
What a dress. What a dress. What a dress.
The man that sponsored the entire evening, Andy Wall from Ammunition.
Ammunition.
Ammunition. Ammunition. Ammunition. Our producer, the one, the only, the greatest to ever do it.
You can see him on the presidential ballot in 2024. Vote for Dick.
The founder, the CEO, and the only reason we're all here tonight of Nation Golf, Ryan Engle himself. Thank you.
This guy.
And thank you to everyone for watching tonight. We appreciate it.
The voice of Nation, Mr.
Adam.
Let's do an Adam is a chode chant right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time tonight, Thomas Wrighton and Brian Vidal take us away like SNL, where we can all get up and handshake while you guys play. Go ahead, guys. Merry Swankmas, everyone. Thank you so much. Great job. Great job, Eunice.
Pleasure is all.
Yeah, cool jazz. Great show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Eunice. Amazing. Amazing.
I had so much fun.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I had so much. Did we hug already?
No.
Oh,
Thank you for the big back.
Thank you for the big bags.
We're still rolling, everybody. We're still rolling.
It's unbelievable.
Merry Christmas. With your one hand, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Come on in, man. Come on in. We got pizza in there and everything, too.
Pizza and eggnog. What a combo.
Pizza and eggnog.
Who's ready
Hey,
to
how was
throw
the
up?
cigar? That's the
Shooting
closest.
down. So good. So
See you later, everyone. We love you.